Charlie Wally, what's going on, baby?
Ah, man, just sitting up here, man, in the afterlife, man, of this award show, man, we had last night, man. I want to take this time again to congratulate you, man, on this Jetlight movement, man. It's something near and dear to my heart, something that I can really identify with, man, and I'm proud to be a servant of that movement.
Man, thank you, man. You know I love you to death, man. You know, at the end of the day, I heard that speech you put down for me, man.
Yeah, you know I'm a poet and I know it.
You're a poet and you know it. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, before, I'm going to get back to that. First, let me welcome. I'm here, Corey Lee Daniels, also known as Rossi. And I'm also here with my good friend, co-host, and elder. Introduce yourself on this, brother.
Man, this is Charlie, man. I'm also known by Big C, coming at you representing that Jetlight movement. You know, again, I'd like to give this special shout out to my brother from the creator and founder of the Jetlight movement, Mr. Corey Dane.
Okay, so let me say, you talking about you a poet and you know it, man. Let's give me something to where that you know what characteristics is in you when you wake up every day, the characteristics that you stay focused on, and just like stay focused on.
You know, I am a Jetlight.
I know this is
my mind is strong because Martin Luther King is who I think like.
Okay.
I'm a Jetlight. I get it from my mama.
Really?
I have ambitions like a Barack Obama.
Okay.
Like any Jetlight, my swag shines like the stars in the night. It's insane. It's insane. Kind of puts you in the mind of Lil Wayne.
Okay.
My Jetlight is fresh with a lot of humor. And I'm careful not to overstep because I envision my career like Mike S. My Jetlight has the ability to lead. And my life will never be the same because my game is tight like LeBron James.
That's off the head.
Off the head, right off the top of the head, man. You know, it gets a lot deeper than that. There's just a little something that, you know, I put together, you know, off the top of the dome.
Oh, man. I like that in you, man. I also like to thank our audience, man. But to get to more of a serious note, man, back to, this is Jetlight to Jetlight, the government body update. And like I said, we are two elders, the two head top elders of Jetlight to Jetlight. And this is just real quick, man. We right here at Miami. We in the Skybox right now. We came down here for a award show that they honored me for being the creator of Jetlight to Jetlight, and it was something beautiful. But at the same time, we doing this podcast in the Skybox watching the game, man, Miami and New England. Who you got, Charlie Wally?
I got Miami, man. I think Miami's gonna step up, man. I like that quarterback. You know, I'm a huge Alabama fan, so Tua is my main man. You know, he brought along his receiver that he played with in college, man. So I look for Miami to do big things, man, this year.
I'm Miami too. That's my second home, man. But okay, so we gonna focus on our main thing. You know, I want to bring awareness to brother Charlie Wally, and also to the parents now of what we're out to do this month. This month we're bringing character awareness and for our youth. You know, your character has to be stamped in order to receive a passport. If your character ain't right, you don't take flight, and you know we stand on that. You got to be able to take flight with the Jetlights who are on a mission to find within themselves the source of all success, all happiness, all accomplishments, all truth. This month, Jetlights we asking the youth to identify characteristics that build their character.
How?
Well,
I mean, explain this and how are they to obtain that?
I think at the end of the day, I think what you went off the top of your head in that poetry, I feel like we can do that. Because what I noticed about what you said, you hit 6 key points to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I noticed. You know what I mean? One was you identify vision, and your mind, thought, act must be willing a vision into existence at all times. Swag is the second thing that you mentioned, and we know cleanliness is next to godliness. You know about that time.
He had a little cup of drinks before the podcast, man. Y'all got to excuse him a little bit, man.
And you know your lifestyle cleans up good, you know what I mean? And then you identify love. You know, that's our third one. Love is law, and we stand on that. And then your talent that you identify, your talent is your gift. Mm-hmm. And then leadership is the fifth. You have to have accurate knowledge to lead.
That's right.
Or to do God's will. You know what I mean? And then I am is the sixth. You know what I mean? You know, I am is we made in God's image, man, and we all create, so we can never take that for granted, man.
I want to piggyback a little bit on what you said, man, because I came to this podcast to give the listeners the good news, and the good news is change their mind, change their life. You know, to each one, teach one, because when you teach one, you reach one. Of course. If you look back on any of the success stories of anyone that came from our community, man, it started with a thought of wanting something different and something better, man. Yeah. So, you know, I just wanted to put that in there, man, to piggyback off what you just said.
Well, let's do it. Let's do a challenge, man. First, we want to challenge the parents to get the youth and push the youth to our social media pages. You know, at the end of the day, we believe that our social media pages symbolize rich soil. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, our youth they're seeds, and they can't blossom into what they're supposed to be on concrete, steels, caskets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't build a stable house on an unstable ground.
Right, or you can't blossom, and we want them in rich soil. So, but the only way that we can make soil rich is by putting nutrition in the ground, man. You know what I mean? Preservatives in the ground that helps. And we like to consider our Jetlights them nutritionists. You know what I mean? We put them on these pages and we're studying these great visionaries, man. And so our youth can find characteristics in them that they can identify, and that because we know that these characteristics is what builds character. I can adopt 6 different characteristics from 6 different individuals out of 6 different walks of life.
That's right.
To create my character. I am.
The person that you are, the person you striving to be.
Ain't no question.
Yeah.
So we want the parents to just follow us, get the kids to follow us, man, push them to follow us so we can help build their character, teach them how to identify character.